The Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Celebrations include a concert and the debut of a new art exhibit. Here to tell us more about the festivities is Dr. Gerd Wuestemann, the president and CEO of Scottsdale Arts. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start off giving us a little bit of history. How did the Scottsdale Center for the Arts even begin 50 years ago?
Yeah, it's really a bit of a remarkable story. If you think about it, the city of Scottsdale incorporated in 1951. In 1967, they formed their first arts council, so to speak. And in 1973, we actually started our public art program with the purchase of a first sculpture by famed New York sculptist Louise Nevelson. But in 1975, the center opened to some fanfare. It really was a premium venue, one of the finest venues in the Southwest in its day. And I think it shows the extraordinary commitment to creativity in a city as young as Scottsdale. The city was 24 years old when the center opened. It has undergone various transformations over the years, including a beautiful renovation of the main theater in 2008-2009. But in its origins, it was a place not only for performing arts in its beautiful theater, but also the large-scale atrium we have in the center served as an exhibit space for many, many fine arts exhibits over the first 2 decades or so of its life.
Has it been smooth running all these years? Have there been hiccups along the way, or has it just been one great success story?
That's a great question, and probably there's some nuanced answers to be had, right? I would say that for the first 20 or so years of its life, the center was really a beacon of where cutting-edge art was to be seen in Arizona, in the Valley, and in the Southwest. Great artists such as Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, a very young Wynton Marsalis, great classical musicians, everybody from Emmanuel Axe to Yo-Yo Ma, to great orchestras from around the world, graced that stage with their presence. And also thanks to fine curators like John Armstrong, in its early years, there were amazing arts exhibits in this very sort of casual makeshift exhibit space that is now our atrium. But I think when we hit sort of the 90s and early 2000s, we started to see, first of all, a remarkable proliferation of other venues across the Valley. Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, all invested in building great venues. And I think our organization, Scottsdale Arts, which now manages this entire thing, the center is one of our 7 business units, our organization became very sort of old school, maybe a bit more snowbird-centric. So we were not pushing the envelope perhaps as much as we needed to. And when I arrived here 7 and a bit years ago, I think one of the key charges was to find new audiences, to develop a new path forward, to really turn around and bring the arts back to our community, not just to a select few, but to a broad range of people. And that's been certainly an exciting time to do just that.
So if somebody hasn't been to the Scottsdale Center for the Arts in a decade, 10 years ago,
yeah,
what are they going to see different? What is going to be the experience they're going to get today that's different than a decade ago?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it'll be a journey of discovery for most anybody. First of all, coming out of the pandemic, we were fortunate we had passed a bond issue in 2019. Because when I arrived, we really wanted to reinvent our spaces and again do something that's more community-centric. When I think of Phoenix, the Valley, it's a pretty casual place. It's more rough and tumble than white tablecloth dining, perhaps. And so in the arts, we felt, what better place to have outdoor stages, right? No rainouts October through May, except of course today notwithstanding. So we were fortunate to pass a bond and build this beautiful 30-odd acre outdoor campus with 3 magnificent outdoor stages to add to our indoor theaters and to our Museum of Contemporary Art, SMOCA. So it became this entire arts campus, really, that we can now engage people in. And then, of course, Scottsdale Arts is this wonderful umbrella that includes public art, an event like Canal Convergence, arts education for all generations, lifelong learning, work across the entire city and community centers and senior centers. And then, of course, we have other magnificent events like our Dreamy Draw Festival now outside, which brings a very young demographic into our fold. So when you come to our campus today, you can literally park your car, explore an exhibit at SMOCA, have a bite of lunch, go and do some shopping in Old Town or to go to Fashion Square for some high-end shopping, perhaps have a drink, see a show, have a late-night bite, and spend the entire day in this beautiful arts environment, which is a very special thing.
And how has this all been funded? You mentioned the bond passing, but was that all of it, or how else has it been funded?
You know, we have been very fortunate the last few years to receive some large-scale gifts and set aside some $13 million for future projects. The bond paid for this entire beautiful outdoor campus. Our relationship with the city is unique because Scottsdale Arts is a a nonprofit organization, so we very much are earning and raising money all the time. But we also have a partnership, a long-standing partnership with the city of Scottsdale, a contract to manage Scottsdale's cultural facilities and be its cultural steward, so to speak. So we do everything from caring for other smaller organizations, making grants to others, to inviting others in and supporting them. And with all that said, we're now launching a couple of new theaters into the future to celebrate the next 50 years. So it's been a really great time.
I think you said you've already got 7 different facilities, correct?
7 different departments to the organization. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now you're launching 2 more?
We're launching 2 new facilities. We have a small theater inside the center, but it's kind of stuck in the 70s with carpeted walls that are, peeling off slightly. We are converting that into, also fed by some bond money we had set aside, we are converting that into a black box theater, so an experimental theater space. It's great for everything from master classes to smaller events. And we are on the north side of the building, expanding the building slightly, building a small jewel box-like 300-seat, 250 to 300-seat theater with great acoustics, to finally have a full offering from a experimental black box to a small to a large hall.
And let's talk about the range of programs that come through there, from one extreme to the other. Give us some examples.
Throughout its history, I think the center stood really for diverse programming, and I think classical music, jazz, and Broadway were always our mainstays. In the last few years, we added contemporary dance to that. For instance, in this season, we're really excited. We commissioned a new piece with the LA dance company, Jacob Jonas. And the piece has live drumming throughout the performance by a really famous jazz drummer, Antonio Sanchez. If you ever saw the movie Birdman, he was the soundtrack for that movie. And the next night, we're actually going to screen the movie and have him perform this entire soundtrack live as well. So it's those kind of collaborative things that we can do today that are really exciting. But of course, it's worth mentioning, on November 1st, we celebrate the 50th anniversary with an incredible get for a relatively small theater. We have Alison Krauss and Union Station helping celebrate this, tying back to the 1975 opening with Roger Miller. She's going to cover a couple of Roger Miller songs. And she's just an absolute superstar, 27-time Grammy winner. So that's going to be fabulous. And then throughout the season, highlights range from great jazz artists like Paquito Rivera and Trombone Shorty outside on one of our outdoor stages, to great comedians like Fran Lebowitz and Rita Rudner, to a lot of great modern dance and classical music and everything else under the sun.
So it's grown in just about every way possible, not just in terms of its physical realm, but also in the types of artists you host as well, very briefly.
Yeah, I think so. And the beauty about Scottsdale Arts is when all these parts come together, it makes more than the sum of its parts. So we can really serve every aspect of cultural life for our entire community. Most of what we do, most of our offerings are completely free to the community. They're an expansion of civil services. They're kind of a bit like Parks and Rec for the soul. And it's just a real privilege to be part of this organization.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being down here today, Dr. Gerd Wuestemann. Got to get the name right. I did take German in high school. I can learn a few things. But we appreciate your time, and congratulations. Good luck on the 50th anniversary.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks.